you a creative and struggling to plan your Instagram content whilst keeping a solid strategy in place? Say no more. I have been building my Instagram account for my business for over a year and a half now, and I have managed to gain around 40,000 followers whilst putting out some incredible content. Therefore, I thought I would share my tips, secrets, my content plan, strategy, the whole works that I have used as a brand designer. Instagram has played a massive, huge, gigantic role in the growth of my business, from working with dream clients, building up a following, growing my YouTube channel, and so much more. So if you get anything from this video, is that having a solid content strategy and a content plan for Instagram is going to be a key factor in the growth of your business. Okay, so if you're new to Instagram or you feel like you still need a little bit of help, then the first place you can start is figuring out the type of content you want to put out and the type of audience that you want to attract. So my main audience that I want to attract are designers and potential design clients that want to work with me. Therefore, I tailor my Instagram content around these two specific groups. The type of content and topics that you post about are also known as your content pillars. So having a variety of content pillars means that you and your audience won't get bored of your content. It also means you can start attracting a new type of audience with the variety of content that you're putting out. Here's a list of my content pillars to give you a better idea. Okay, so we've nailed our content pillars and we know what we're going to talk about. Now it's time to do a brainstorming session. So if you don't do these are really good because you can basically do a brain dump of ideas for each content pillar to give you somewhere to start. So for each pillar, it's good to come up with around 5 to 15 different ideas around topics and things that you can post about. For example, one of my content pillars is educational posts, and here's a list of things I've put in my brain dump for ideas that I can refer back to. Brainstorming session is done, and we are now going to plan 30 days of content. Don't worry, we don't have to design the post yet because that would be hell, but we are just going to plan exactly what content is going to go where so we can get an idea that the content is going to be mixed up on our feed and we're not just putting out the same content after one another. So I actually prefer creating this in Adobe Illustrator because I am much more of a visual person. So I create 30 squares in rows of 3 as if this was my Instagram feed. I then start inputting what content is going where. I also like to color code each content pillar so I can visually see the mixed content. Once you're happy with the content and where it's going on your feed, it's time to actually start designing the posts. So for this, you can try out 2 methods. Method 1 is batching content, something I never used to like, but have found it really handy when my time is more limited. So scheduling, say, 2 hours throughout the week to just solely work on designing your posts and creating them together. Method 2, creating as you go. So every day you just design one post. I recommend trying both out and seeing what suits you and what works with your schedule. I personally tend to mix between them both. Once you've got a few posts designed, you can start replacing the colored boxes and start curating the layout of your feed. You'll probably find yourself switching things about, which is absolutely fine. This is where you can start to figure out if you want to follow some sort of layout for your feed. Here's some layout feed ideas to get the ball rolling. If you're a designer like me, then it is so hard to stick to a specific layout of your feed and a specific style. This is why I try and go for more of the intriguing and fun look and just go with the flow rather than making things that look aesthetically pleasing, which I found really limited. If you're a designer, then let me know if you struggle with the layout of your feed because the struggle is real. I found that when I started focusing on the value inside the post rather than making things look aesthetically pleasing, that's when I truly started to grow. Okay, so say we've batched a load of content, it is now time to start scheduling them. You can use social media schedulers like Later or Plannerly, or if you want to upload them as drafts to Instagram and post them directly from there. Depending on your time and your schedule, do exactly what works for you. So if I have batched a load of content that's ready to go, I like to use the Creator Studio by Facebook, where you can link your Instagram account up, schedule posts, and it is completely free, which makes things a lot easier. Also, some of these scheduler apps don't let you upload carousels, whereas the Creator Studio allows you to do this. Last thing to do is to write your Instagram caption, press schedule, and we are done. Okay, so now you know exactly how I manage and plan my content for Instagram as a brand designer. Let me know in the comments if your process is a little different to mine and the favorite tools that you use to plan your content. If you want to learn more about how I've grown an audience on Instagram, make sure you check out this video right here. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you at the next video.